Welcome to my new forecast reading about the Sun moving into Aries, which is a big deal because it is signifying the beginning of the astrological year with the Spring Equinox. So it's a start into a new cycle of evolution. And to be tuned in what that means and how that plays out in your own chart will help you to set a good starting point. So in my perspective, this is the time of the year to set your intentions, not so much the first of the year. So this is it. This is the beginning. This is the new start. These are the new possibilities to have your vision and become very clear with your intentions where you want to go. If you like to be kept in the loop with other upcoming forecast readings, please make sure you sign up for your subscription. You can also go to my website and sign up for my newsletter additionally. And then I send you a free gift, your birth chart, and a report for your love stone, the stone which is based on the position of the Venus in your chart. So if that is of interest for you, you want to head over there. And please talk to me. Give me some feedback, how you like the material, what you want me to talk about, because otherwise I'm feeling like I'm talking to this black hole, and I'm sitting in front of my computer screen here, and I need your dialogue, our dialogue to keep this going. So I hope to hear from you, and I've prepared a PowerPoint presentation. So I take you over there now. See you soon. Welcome over here to the PowerPoint presentation about Sun and Aries. As you know, I like to present the material pretty organized, so I think this is a good way to do it. Whenever the Sun moves into a new sign, that means that our consciousness is shifting slightly, and that the way we do things is influenced by the Sun position generally. If you do have your Sun in Aries or other planets, then that will be especially stimulated and activated. And the teachings today will be pretty relevant for you because I'm going to talk about Aries qualities in general. So the Sun will be moving into Aries, beginning the new cycle of the year and the new beginning of a round of the zodiac, the astrological year, and that's happening March 20th, 2014 at 9:57 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So obviously we will be talking about what it means that the Sun moves into Aries, the center of our solar system, our own individuality being influenced by Aries energy. And so we will be discussing the Aries archetype and personality. And of course, you want to hang in there till the end, because then I get to the practical suggestions, what practical applications are favored by the Aries energies. A little bit about me. My name is Shakti I'm your host for astrology forecast readings, and I also love to teach astrology, and I hope to inspire you to use astrology more deeply in your life. I'm a published author. I've developed what I call the Gemstone Profile Report, where you can use gemstones, which are closely related to all the planets in your natal chart. So you can find out more about all that on my website if you want. The art of astrology is really about knowing about what's going on in the heavens and how that correlates with us down here, and how we can use that knowledge, that wisdom, that consciousness in a helpful way. So the art of astrology for me is using those archetypes and symbols astrology presents us with to have a choice, so we can avoid the lower manifestations in favor of higher, more conscious choices we are presented with in life all the time. So Aries is the archetype of a new beginning, that punch, that fiery start into a new adventure. So the first glyph is the glyph for Aries, and Aries is the first of the fire signs and also the very beginning of the zodiac. So it's a starting point. It correlates with the spring equinox. So this is how the Western astrology starts the astrological year. So Aries has a strong and passionate spirit, that beginning energy of fire. So if you have planets in Aries, there's a need for you to challenge yourself, to have adventures, to learn how to fight a good fight, to learn how to make a stand in the world for the things which are important for you. For us, concerning the forecast for this month, is the emotions are more under the surface. You might suddenly break out and be very reactive to something somebody said. So that's a possibility how it might play out. So Aries is all about that new beginning. It's the energy of the warrior, the pioneer, the initiator, and the survivor. As you might know, Aries is ruled by Mars, the archetype of the warrior or the lover. So Mars is our aggression, our fiery energy, our life force energy, and our sexual energy. So there's a whole variety how that energy can run in our system. When we talk about the Aries personality and the warrior qualities, we have to look that the warrior values courage above all. So it doesn't mean you don't feel anxious or fearful, but the warrior does things which are necessary to do anyway. So in order to do that, the warrior develops willpower, the ability to focus, to do things which are hard to do. And evolutionary speaking, when we have planets in Aries, there is a need for the soul to make a stand and to have a victory. So there is a need for that experience of strength in that self-expression and courage and willpower. The Aries personality has a lot of beautiful high-end qualities, and whenever we have planets in Aries, these are qualities we want to develop. So courage is a quality Aryan people need to develop. A sense of directness, a sense of willpower, of ability to do things because you decided to. Also, here in Aries, it's about the right use of force. So the right use of force is, for example, taking care of the weaker, of somebody who needs your caring leadership. And also here we have the archetype of the hero, the one who sacrificed himself. The hero's journey is basically the Aries journey. And of course, with all those beautiful qualities, Aries also has a lot of low-end shadow aspects. And one would be cruelty, it would be rage, it would be anger, abuse, and egocentricity. And we all have an Aries and a Mars in our chart. And so this month it's a good time to really relate to that inner warrior. And so I want to invite you to meditate on what it means for you to be a warrior of the heart, to face your fears and truly expressing yourself, your passion, going after your goals and your dreams. So I think it's very helpful to spend some time with a journal, to brainstorm and to meditate on it. What does it mean for you to be a warrior of your heart and for your heart? Another practical suggestion for Aries is to learn to be still and control those lower impulses. So feel your feelings. If you're angry, but by allowing yourself to really feel and being aware of, oh, now I'm really angry, then you don't act out automatically. You don't have to, because there is this little buffer by watching your feelings, experiencing your inner world and what's happening. And then you have choices what you want to do with your anger. You confront somebody, you go to your room and hit a pillow, or whatever is appropriate, but then you have a choice. So another area of meditation or contemplation is to look where you think you need to develop more courage in your life. So usually when we really allow ourselves to sink in and connect with that deeper wisdom inside of ourselves, we do know what is needed and where we need to build those muscles. Then there is another area I'd like you to focus on. It's the area of your life force energy. So all the fire signs, and especially Aries, has a lot of energy, starting energy, beginning energy. So if you are depressed, if you feel you're low on energy, you can't do what you want to do. It's not only that you might not have the right diet to really feed your body what it needs, but it's also that you might not really use your physical energy in the appropriate way for an Aries. So you have to really challenge yourself. Aries growth and challenge has to do with the starting point, with coming into the world, experiencing yourself as an ego, as having an ego, and seeking adventure and challenges. So this is where you want to step up, where you want to stretch, where you want to become more self-conscious and more passionately self-expressive. So the evolutionary goal for the Aries soul is courage. We have talked about that quite a lot. Acts of moral value, to be in alignment with those higher qualities, and also to experience one's limits. So we can only do that by pushing against them, by really giving our all. And then often I see when people have Aries planets, there is a need for the soul to claim one's right, to have a right to exist, to have a right to have needs, to have a right to be and want and experiencing life in its full expression of possibilities. And then one of the true birthstones for Aries is the Garnet. So the whole idea with the metaphysical or healing qualities of gemstones is that they carry the perfectly balanced qualities of the light frequency in matter. So we can use those stones to balance and support specific areas in our chart and in our being, in our personality, on all those different levels. So the Aries, one of the true birthstones is the Garnet, and it's a wonderful stone for the first chakra. So it has a lot to do with bringing up that energy, letting it flow, helping us to use it and be passionate about life. So if you want to know more about the metaphysical qualities of Garnet, I'm gonna have another video out just about the Garnet qualities. You might find yourself this month more spunky, maybe more aggressive and forceful, maybe more joyful and passionate about things. So that's only normal. Just make sure you don't go overboard and start being totally reactive and dump on other people because your energies are running very high. So Aries energies, spring energies, newness, enjoy it. There is a lot of passion here for you this month to integrate. So I hope you enjoyed the material so far. My forecasts are very general teachings about astrology. And if you are somebody who would like to really learn astrology, maybe for your own personal growth or to become an astrologer, I want you to know I'm offering astrology classes for beginners in April. So I start a new teaching cycle in April. So if you're interested, you can go to my website and or send me an email and I send you more information. If you haven't done so, please sign up for your subscription if you like my forecasts astrology, and if you like what I did, please like it and share it with your friends. And I have a little gift for you. If you go to my website, you can sign up for my newsletter there, and you get a free report for your love stone, which is based on the Venus position in your birth chart, and you get your birth chart. So that's a good starting point to get more specific with your own learning about astrology. Again, this is how you can reach me. I'm living in Hawaii, so my phone number is 808-878-8182, or you can go to my website, mauiastrologyreading.com. So if you're interested in a personal reading, that's how you can reach me. I have been doing astrology for 35 years, so I have a lot of experience, and I really, really love to do this work because I see again and again how much of a difference it can make in somebody's life to have that kind of high wisdom and evolutionary perspective. So call me and we can do our reading through Skype online, and you can come visit me here on Maui. So as we say here, aloha and thank you for visiting, and I see you soon.